Hi, my name is Dr. Mohammad Saif Khan, and I'm an associate professor in the Department of Critical Care Medicine at RIMS Ranchi. And this is my second video on how to prepare for DM Critical Care Medicine entrance test. For the people who are already in the post graduation in the subject of general medicine, anesthesiology, and pulmonary medicine. So, this is a very good option for general medicine and anesthesia postgraduates to write an entrance for DM critical care medicine and also to have a wonderful career later in life. So, the DM critical care medicine entrance test is conducted by NEET Super Specialty, that is National Board of Examinations, New Delhi, and the pattern of examination, that is NEET Super Specialty 2021, is like this. There will be two parts, part A and part B. Part A carries 40% of all the questions, so whole total number of questions will be 100 MCQs, that is multiple choice questions. So the 40 MCQs will be asked from the broad specialty in anesthesiology or pulmonary medicine or general medicine, and 60 MCQs will be from super specialty, that is in this case critical care medicine. So you can see easily over here that more weightage goes to the super specialty. So if you want to crack this NEET super specialty, you have to be very thorough with the super specialty questions, okay, and 40 MCQs will be asked from the broad specialty. So the mode of examination is currently online, and mark for each correct answer will be 4 marks, so total marks will be 400 for 100 questions. And remember that there is a negative marking for each question. You will be given -1 mark, okay, and the duration of paper will be totally 1 hour and 45 minutes for 100 MCQs. So you have to be very good in the subject because the questions may be lengthy, the stem of the MCQ may be very lengthy, and also the options, so you have to be very careful because there is a negative marking. So as I said in my previous video, the part 1 of DM critical care medicine entrance preparation, so we have two parts, two phases of DM critical care medicine entrance preparation. So if you are very lucky, you will be able to pass this entrance test in the first attempt after soon after your post graduation, or when you are appearing for third year final exam. So devote your 50% of study time for the study of critical care medicine, and in this video I will be mostly talking on the theoretical part, theory part of preparation during your post graduation. So theory part consists of 4 major resources. So the books form the major resource, followed by the review articles from the internet and also from the journals. Then you have to read various landmark clinical trials, research trial from the prominent journals in the super specialty. And then I will be also talking on the web resources. So what are the various internet free resources to study critical care medicine during post graduation. Books for DM critical care medicine. So there are basically various types of books available to make you thorough with the understanding of the subject for 3-year course, okay. So for building concepts and learn the basics of super specialty, you have to have the reference book. To learn the practical aspects and the clinical aspects, you must have the pocket books and handbooks, because those are short books and that can give you the practical tips on how to manage a case. Then you have the third category of book, which is a synopsis or concise review, which helps you to pass the exam and to revise the stuff before exam. Then there are books called exam oriented books. So in this case, the exam pattern will be basically MCQ, the multiple choice question. So you must have various MCQ books also, so that you can practice, as you have already cracked a postgraduate NEET exams. So you will have an idea how to solve MCQs, and that is quite interesting also. And to make the subject more interesting, we have recently case based reviews book also available in the market, and you can buy those books to enhance your learning. So regarding the basic books for critical care, because somebody asked me what are the books we should read for DM entrance preparation, so I was thinking and I came with this wonderful book we all must have in our library, the ICU book by Paul Marino, and there is a fourth edition came in 2013, and still there is fourth edition only, and probably the fifth edition will be coming soon. So this is a very good handy short book and very easy language written by Paul Marino. We all read, and this is the most commonly read book in ICU. Then the textbook of critical care medicine by Jean Louis Vincent. He is the author of book, and he was the president of European Society of Intensive Care Medicine once. So he has written with his own whole team a wonderful textbook of critical care, which has 1406 pages, and the latest edition came in 2017. So there is no possibility of revising the edition. So you can rely on this and can buy this book. It is about 7,000 rupees cost. So you can buy this. Then there is another book which is Bedside Washington Manual of Critical Care, which helps you to treat the patient when you are inside intensive care medicine, written by Martin H. Koleff, and full of flow charts and treatment guidelines. Then if you want to read the case-based discussion on critical care medicine, then this is the recently published book written by Dr. Atul Kulkarni, who is the head of division of critical care at Tata Memorial Center, Mumbai, and co-authored by Dr. Rahul Pandit and Subal Dixit. So this is a very small, short, concise book of 424 pages, and this is meant for postgraduate students who are about to appear for exit exam in critical care medicine. So that's people who are interested in critical care medicine, and also for the people in the post graduation who wants to write DM entrance test. So I find this book very interesting. This is case based and real life diagnostic cases, clinical cases to study, and that's very wonderful book to read. Then this is one more book which I recommend, is O's Intensive Care Manual, written by Andrew D. Bustin. It is also of 1480 pages, a big book, good book, and recent edition is from 2018, so there is no possibility of changing the edition. This is the latest book. You can buy this. So the problem with books are that they change every 5 to 10 years, so the information is not up to date. That's why I say we should be reading also various other resources apart from books. Then comes the MCQ books. So various MCQ books are available in the market on Amazon.com. You can see various books available like this. You can read any one of them. You can buy all of them and write practice MCQ, but please do not rely solely on MCQ solving, because that's not going to build up your concept and probably will not be helpful so much to get a decent rank in the DM critical care medicine entrance test. So I must say that your approach should be multi-pronged, not solely based on MCQ books. So after books, we should read a review article, as I read in my post graduation. So I would recommend the same to all of you. A review article is an article that summarizes the current state of understanding on a topic. So the review article must be read from a very good journal, okay, and it should be latest, and it should have a very good citation, okay. So in your post graduation days, you are given the task to prepare a presentation and deliver it in front of groups of professor and your colleagues. So how do you do it? So you read the topic from books, review articles, then the websites, and easiest way is to refer to the SlideShare website to download the presentation, and also your seniors old presentations may help to prepare your slides. But definitely the review articles are the ones which make the major part of your presentation. So do not rely solely on books or websites, and definitely you should not copy and paste your senior's old presentation or from the SlideShare. You should make your own presentation, your own PPTs for creation of presentation of your discussion, and review articles play a major role in that. So for example, if you want to read pulmonary embolism, so just type pulmonary embolism review article on Google search, and you will have a lot of websites open, and you can just refer one of them. So in this case, I have referred pulmonary embolism update on management and controversy from BMJ websites, okay, and this is the latest article published in 2020. So I can rely on the informations given in this review article. So apart from review articles, there are various clinical trials to read, because sometimes your understanding of subject is made upon the research. So for the research, you should read prominent journals in critical care medicine. For example, the Intensive Care Medicine Journal published by European Society of Intensive Care Medicine. Then there is a Critical Care Medicine Journal from USA, American Journal of Respiratory and Critical Care Medicine from USA, then Chest Journal, Critical Care Journal from Europe, Critical Care Clinics from America, the Current Opinion in Critical Care from America, and then there is Emergency Medicine Journal. So you should be having at least 4 or 5 journals in your library to read from, and refer them often to read the landmark trials. So when you want to read the landmark trials or reviews or editorials or viewpoints from a particular journal, there are 2 ways. Either you do it traditionally, like you go to the library, select a journal, select an article, or search the article in various journals in your library, and then read it. So that can be done if you have enough time to read. But suppose if you don't have time, though, what is the smarter way? So smarter way is to refer one of the websites which give a synopsis of a certain trial, like the bottomline.org.uk. So this is the website which gives you hands-on information on various trials on a particular topic. So it has a lot of this website has a lot of clinical topics like anticoagulation, ARDS, cardiac arrest, cardiac surgery, cardiology, like that. So suppose I want to select ARDS, I want to read ARDS. Suppose I want to read ARDS, I will just click on this, and then the page opens like this, the HOT ICU trial. So this is the latest trial published in this year, and I will just click on this and I will read this trial, okay. So this is the summary which they present on bottom line, written by experts, and that's quite helpful, okay. Then in the last, we should also be reading the web resources So in web resources, there are two types of web resources, paid ones and the free ones. So uh, if you have money, you can buy subscription of various paid resources like BMJ Learning or UpToDate. But if you don't have that much money or you don't want to spend, then you have free websites also. Like in this video, I would like to just enumerate few of them. So this is the website www.thoracic.org. So it gives you various resources, various topics in the critical care, the latest ones. Then this is another one, the intensiveblog.com. So it is a blog website, an online education and knowledge translation resource provided by Alfred ICU in Australia. Then the Life in the Fast Lane. So this is the website which I have been using since last 10 years. It gives you a lot of information on critical care, various cases, and basically it prepares you for the examination FICM, Fellowship of Intensive Care Medicine, conducted by Australian College of Intensive Care Medicine. So there are a lot of cases, case-based discussion, and various review articles and various podcast. So many things are there in this Life in the Fast Lane. You can also have a Medscape in critical care, where you can read a lot of topics, latest topics, and it updates also frequently. So Medscape is one which you can rely on. Then another reliable source and very informative is the Deranged Physiology. So quite helpful because it gives you a lot of core topics in ICU and case-based reviews and other parts. So see yourself. Then this is the emergency medicine cases. This is for clinical understanding and base for in critical care. Then this is another website which gives you case summaries in intensive care medicine. This is a journal, the New England Journal of Medicine, quite popular, very high impact factor. And in critical care, they publish a lot of articles, so very good articles, very landmark articles, studies are published in this journal. So definitely you should consult it, you should read from this, but this is a paid one. Then there are various Android apps also available, UpToDate and Resus app, which are available freely and paid for the blog and podcast. So this is the website Pulmonary CCM, Pulm CCM. I was reading it when I was doing my MD in anesthesiology. So this is also a very good resource. It gives you concise review on critical care topics. So that's all. In this video, I could collect the information for all of you guys. So I hope that this video must have given you a way to prepare for DM critical care medicine entrance, and I wish you all the success. And the part 3 will come soon. Wait for that, in which I will be covering how will you prepare for practical aspect of DM entrance preparation, that is clinical part. Okay, so wait for that, and thank you so much for watching this video.